Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Dreams of Wind Project. I am your hostess, Catherine Ann Schaefer, and today we'll be reading an excerpt from the 9th book of my Himitsu Oukoku franchise. Himitsu Oukoku, Return to an Old World. Let us begin, shall we? The MMS Hayate landed on the mainland of Anime World. Kyle led Kachi and Karina towards the northeast. Meanwhile, Katie led Aislinn, Neki, and he towards the northwest. So, let me recap. There are 2 others due to join us, and both of them will be joining our squadron? Yep, Katie nodded. Kyle's squad can take care of themselves, I do believe. Besides, our mission is critical, so we need extra people anyways. The group continued uneventfully until they reached what looked like an amusement park. Out of nowhere, a beam of midnight blue darkness shot out from behind the Ferris wheel and flew towards the group. Storm Crystal! Katie summoned her crystal, which defended her from the blast with mulberry purple energy. Very impressive, Maho Shoujo Denko, a voice responded. Katie looked to see Shelley arrive on the scene, carrying her own crystal and her clothes covered with a black cloak. Shelley. Katie gripped her crystal. Terrorizing a park? Really? I was about to send a roller coaster flying off the rails after making the Ferris wheel's carriages fall off, but since you're here, I'll have to put my activities to a halt, Shelley answered. Besides, I have a bone to pick with you. You killed Yami, my creator. I'm not going to be able to just sit around and let you get away with such a crime, am I? Yami, or should I say Lady Yami, was evil, Shelley. She had to go. Because bringing an era of darkness to the multiverse would have been so bad, am I right? Danko, you are currently looking at a Maho Shoujo whose elemental realm of choice is darkness. Let me show you. Shelley got into a battle stance. Somatsu Midnight Space! Shelley shouted out. The area exploded in royal blue lights. Shelley's skin glowed dark royal blue as her clothes melted away and her black cloak disappeared. She spun around clockwise as royal blue particles encased her body. The particles exploded, revealing a strapless royal blue shirt that left her midriff exposed. The exploding particles also revealed a pair of light blue shorts. Shelley took her crystal and spun it around her top. Royal blue particles encased her and exploded, creating an open light blue vest with a high collar. The vest itself also went just below her shirt. The crystal left Shelley and spun up her legs, leaving more particles. As she retrieved the crystal, the particles exploded, revealing big and clunky light blue knee-high boots. As Shelley's skin turned to its normal hue away from the dark royal blue lights, a pair of light blue wrist-length gloves appeared on her hands. The crystal zipped around each wrist, creating a crystal and royal blue ring for trim on each glove. The crystal then flew up to her head and created a light blue ski cap. Finally, as Shelley opened her royal blue eyes, the crystal attached itself to her left earlobe, acting as an earring. Remember the plan we discussed on the way to the park? Katie spoke out loud. Danko, Storm Space! Next, Pyramid Space! Neki followed. Crystallix Galaxy Space! Aislinn shouted. As the girls transformed, he withdrew her sword from a green sheath attached to her waist, and her gray MMS uniform was transformed into her green samurai-styled outfit. 4 against 1 certainly isn't fair, is it? A soft and monotone voice asked. Leone showed up in her own black cloak, and she carried her own crystal. Let me help you, Shelley. Leone spoke up. Royadu Metallia Space! The area around Leone got dark. Leone's skin turned very dark gray as her cloak and clothes vanished. Leone extended a ring of dark gray around her feet. The ring exploded into a circular pillar of sparkling dark green liquid that encased Leone completely. The liquid wrapped around Leone's feet, turning the liquid dark gray. The dark gray liquid then became a pair of dark green Lolita shoes. The liquid wrapped around Leone's neck and down to just above her knees, turning dark gray. The liquid then became a dark gray short-sleeved dress that came to just above her knees. Little ribbons of dark green liquid came in towards Leone. One ribbon wrapped around her neck, one around the trim of the skirt of the dress. one around the end of each sleeve, and one in a V belt around the waist. The ribbons hardened, creating dark green lines of trim around the bottom of the skirt, the ends of the sleeves, the collar, and the V belt. Another ribbon of dark green liquid came onto Leone's head and hardened into a dark green headband. As the liquid faded away and Leone's skin turned back to normal, she opened her eyes and saw a pair of dark green gloves appearing on her hands. She retrieved her crystal and attached it to her dress just beneath her collar. Where are their weapons? Crystallix asked. I think their gloves are their weapons, Crystallix. Nyx answered as her hand tightened on her scythe. Correct, Ryder spoke softly. Yami knew better than to give us weapons. Weapons would be to our disadvantage, otherwise, besides these gloves. What the hell are you talking about, little bit? Crystallix started. Iron bullets! Ryder shouted, interrupting Crystallix mid-curse. Dark green iron bullets flew out of the gloves Ryder wore, and Crystallix was shot down to the ground. Crystallix! Nyx cried out. That hurt! Crystallix shrieked, and I was interrupted mid-curse! I'd be more worried about being shot! Denko spoke shortly before looking back at Samatsu. Let's just get this fight started. Lightning's fair! Knights shoot! Samatsu fired back her own particle spheres of darkness. You're gonna pay for hurting my teammate, Rowdy! Nyx snapped. Death shard! Iron bullets! Rowdy shouted again. As the magic attacks flew back and forth, he stood near Crystallix to make sure she wasn't injured any further. Way to get yourself shot, dummy, he glanced at her. Oh, shut up, Crystallix snapped before moaning. Just let me rest up some, and then I'll get back onto the field of battle. Depending on how long the battle lasts, that is, if things go according to the plan, it'll be over in like 5-10 minutes maximum. Dang it, this is one hell of a way to start 2013. My 21st birthday is coming up on January 6th, and not a single drink in sight. Crystallix moaned, and he sighed before she watched the fight progress. That was Himitsu Oukoku, Return to an Old World. I'll put a link in the description below for anyone who wishes to read my book. Thank you, and have a good day.